been traveling the wicked path of sin. Won't you stop and let Jesus in? If you believe and confess, He will do the rest, and you can say, I know I'm saved. Yes, I'm saved. I know I'm saved. Hallelujah. I know where I'm bound. For the Savior above, look down with love. Now I know I'm saved. Yes, I'm saved. I know I'm saved. Hallelujah. I know where I'm bound. For the Savior above, look down with love. Now I know I'm saved. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Mason T. and Carl Kepps right here on WLAF. Here's an old Hank Williams tune, one called House of Gold. Some people still think she's alive. Well, then what is mine? Don't they know on the judgment day, gold and silver will melt away. I'd rather be in a deep dark grave and know that my poor soul is saved, and live in this world in a house of gold, and do my soul. What good is gold and silver too if your heart's not pure and true? Oh, sinner, hear me when I say, go down upon your knees and pray. I'd rather be in a deep dark grave and know that my poor soul is saved, and live in this world in a house of gold, and deny my God and do my house of gold. We'd like to do for you now an old time instrumental called Church in the Wildwood. going to do a song now. This is one that we wrote. It's on our latest CD. The CD is entitled Lafolic Blues. And they play this one here a little bit on WLAF. This is one that we call Stones. Too many people live their lives in darkness. They never see what life is all about. It's up to me and you to let our light shine around us. So those bound in darkness may see. Stones of legend can build a city. The stones thrown in anger tear it down. Jesus is the rock, our firm foundation. We should build our lives upon Him. Then spread the good news of our love and salvation. So those bound in darkness may see. Stones legend can build a city. The stones thrown in anger can tear it down. Stones legend can build a city. But stones thrown in anger can tear it down. All right, that's a song entitled Stones.
All right, I have a very special guest here. I think Mr. Freeman's going to come in and do an interview with her, but we'll talk a little bit before we have Jim to come in. But I have Miss Bailey Alley here, and Bailey, you've got some very special things that's happened to you in the past year. What all's gone on with you the past year in terms of pageants and things?
Well, I gave up my crown for Miss Preteen Tennessee United States, and I was very lucky because I got a regional title. I am the reigning Miss Preteen Southeast Region United States.
Wow, that's unreal. I mean, I don't think I've ever met a queen before. I'm glad to know you because I've known you for you've worked with the Campbell County Cancer Association a long time, haven't you? You were a little girl when I first met you out there, wasn't you? You remember that?
Yes, sir. I was about 5.
About 5, when you did a lot of work down Miss Hazel's, didn't you? And we're so appreciative of Miss Hazel. In fact, Miss Hazel called in a pledge in honor of her mother, Aline Birchfield, $200, and then Homer, her brother, called it a $50 pledge in honor of Miss Aline Birchfield. So, and I know she'd want us to say "Go Wildcats" too, wouldn't she?
Probably.
Do you think you play that mandolin over there that Mason's been playing? You want to give it a try? Put you on the spot here, you know. That's what they do in pageants, isn't it? Don't they put you on the spot sometimes?
It depends.
Well, you're a very pretty girl and a very special young lady, and I'm glad that you come to share with us. But you have some special donations, don't you? You want to read those?
Sure. And on behalf of my church family, New Horizon Baptist Church pledges $100 in memory of Judy Hill. They also pledge $1,500 in memory of Jim Wilcox.
Jim Wilcox was your pastor for many years until he passed, wasn't he? And they always do this as special donation for Brother Jim, and he was a good friend of mine too, my family. And we still miss him a lot. He was a good man. And you got another one, I believe.
Me and my parents pledge $100 in memory of my great aunt Janice Foster, in honor of Asley Goins, Sue Alley, and David Goins.
Now tell us who those folks are in terms of Aline Goins. I know, but the folks out there might not know. Is that somebody kin to you? How are they related to you a little bit?
Asley Goins is my grandmother, Sue Alley is my grandmother, and David Goins is my cousin.
Right. They're all cancer survivors, I believe, aren't they? Is that right?
Yes, sir.
I thought that was right. Well, we appreciate you and your parents, Terry and Jason, for coming in tonight. And I believe Mr. Freeman's coming in now. He might have a few questions for you here in a second. And then you've got another pledge here. Boy, you brought a lot. You've been working, haven't you?
Yes, sir. Walter and Asley Goins, my grandparents, pledged $100 in honor of David Goins.
I believe David's currently battling cancer, isn't he, a little bit there. So we wish him well and hope that things go well for David. And we're just so grateful that you come in tonight and share with us. So if you want to wait with me here, and Mr. Freeman's going to come in and maybe have a few questions for you, and we'll read some more pledges. You want to do that? You got one more? Okay, well, I didn't see that one. Yes, we got to get Jan in there, don't we?
Yes. My aunt and uncle, Mark and Jan Jones, pledged $50 in honor of Asley Goins and David Goins.
Jan's my person that's helped a lot in the Campbell County Cancer too. And your whole family's been involved in that, and we're grateful to all the Goins family. They really shared a lot down through the time with us, and we're grateful. How old are you now?
I am 12 years old.
Wow, I can't remember ever being 12-year-old, okay? That's been a long time. But we're glad that you came tonight. And tell us your title again now.
I am Miss Preteen Southeast Region, United States, 2015.
Wow, and I love that crown that you've got on there. How long do you get to keep the crown? For a year?
I actually get to keep it forever. They just order a new crown every year.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. So you're building a trophy case then at your house, I'll bet, aren't you?
We're going to try.
Okay. All right. Well, you stay with us here, and we're glad that you came tonight, and your mother and father are out here, and we're just so happy that you could come tonight. And we'll read some more pledges if you think you can read Kaz Walker's writing. He's sometimes right closest to page. But if you haven't called yet, please do so. We're hoping that you'll call in your pledge, and we want to keep the phones ringing. Would you like a new total? Have I given you a total since you've been in here? I just went back and asked Mr. Caldwell back there, and he said we had $16,240, and we're still climbing because we've got a lot we have not keyed in yet. So we're still working on that. Keep the phones ringing. 562. You want to give the numbers there? They're right behind you over there on this sign right here. Can you see them?
Yeah. That one?
Yes, all three of them.
562-1450. 566-1450, 562-3557.
Very good. You did a good job on that. You're going to have to do this more often, aren't you? All right. We'll go back over. You want to go back over to the singers when they're not actually singing right now. They're just sitting there, aren't they, waiting on us to get through. Do you think they're going to do the Wildwood Flower next, or Watermelon on the Vine? Which would you prefer?
Whatever they prefer.
Okay. You're giving them out there, aren't you? But they're good musicians and singers too, and we appreciate them a lot. So we'll go back over to Mason T. and Carl Cap.
I like the way she gave us an out on that. Seriously, folks, keep those phones ringing, call your pledges in, and if you forget the number, they're right here on the screen behind us. We're going to do you another good old instrumental here. It's almost Watermelon on the Vine. One called Home Sweet Home. you very much. Home sweet home. Hey, keep those phones ringing. 562-1450, 566-1450. Need all the help we can get. Here's an old song that was written by a guy here in La Follette by the name of Carlo Bruce. A lot of you folks might know him. And I used to listen to this song way back in the 60s and 70s. One called There's a Reason. Sometimes our friends will turn against us because we walk in Jesus' name. If we'll follow the path of Jesus, we'll find a reason for everything. Yes, there's a reason for everything. There's a reason why Jesus came. If we could only see the future, we'd find a reason for everything. Our affliction will come upon us, and our souls will suffer pain, and our burdens, they seem so heavy, but there's a reason for everything. Yes, there's a reason for everything. There's a reason why Jesus came. If we could only see the future, we'd find a reason for everything. Yes, there's a reason for everything. There's a reason why Jesus came. If we could only see the future, we'd find a reason for everything. Oh, yes. All right, we're going to do you another instrumental. Take this one right from the pages of the old hymn book. Key of G, listen. One called Just a Closer Walk with Thee. just a closer walk with thee. Hey, keep those phones ringing, ladies and gentlemen. 562-1450 or 566-1450. Right here at WLAF AM 1450, Channel 12. Going to do you an old Larry Sparks number now. This is one we really enjoy doing a lot. One called Old Love Letter. I found an old love letter that was written just for me. It told me how much I am loved so sweet and tenderly. With a broken heart I read each line of God's love for me. It was written by a nail-scarred hand at Calvary. Oh, how this old love letter spoke to my heart and soul. I was captured by every word as I watched his love unfold. With special care he wrote it down for all eternity. It was written by a nail-scarred hand at Calvary. I found an old love letter, the pages stained with red. I'm yours eternally is what the postscript said. I treasure my letter that you nailed upon the tree. My tears stain his pages every time I read. Oh, how this old love letter spoke to my heart and soul. I was captured by every word as I watched his love unfold. With special care he wrote it down for all eternity. It was written by a nail-scarred hand at Calvary. Old love letter. Hey, I believe I see Mr. Clarence coming in. We're going to go back to him for just a minute.
Jim Freeman, are we on the air now, buddy? I believe we are. How about that? I'm gonna start it off by saying that we are so grateful for all that's been done up to this point, and for all the donations that come in. And Chris just came out of the computer room back there and gave me a total a minute ago, and it's really grown since we were on the air last, because he had not keyed in several, but he's gotten them in. He's pretty good at this, and $19,090. How about that?
Oh, wow.
Super. Let's read some pledges and encourage everybody to call in.
Okay.
I have one of our patients has called in, and Henry Watkins donates $25, and he said thank you for all the Cancer Association's done for him, and we're just grateful that he's doing well, and we hope he continues to, and we're grateful for his donation. Pleasant Grove Missionary Baptist Church, $500 pledge, and they contribute throughout the year. Their Sunday school group does, and we're grateful for that. And I've got them upside down now, Jim. Romy and Mary Rose Neal, $100, and in memory of her brother Ray Markham and her nephew Dan Markham, and in honor of Ramey, I think I said Romy, I did it wrong. It's Ramey Neal, who is battling cancer now, and he's asking for prayer for his illness that he's fighting, and we hope that he's doing well. We haven't seen him in a little while, and we hope that he's doing well tonight. Wanda Lawson pledges $20 in honor of Wendell and Judy Lawson, and both of those, Judy's my sister, and they're both cancer survivors. I'm falling apart again here on there, just coming down. Ron Hill pledges, okay.
Hold the mic.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Yeah, and I can hold
Good deal. All right, there you go.
Ron Hill pledges $100 in memory of Jewel Hill, his mother, and we appreciate his donation. And then Ronnie and Shirley Hudson, $20 pledge. Bruce Ferguson, an old teaching buddy of mine, $100 pledge. and Tarina, or is it Tarina?
That's Tarina.
Tarina Brown. That's Tony's wife, I believe.
It is, yes.
A $500 donation, and Harriet Bowen collected this. Harriet's one of our volunteers, and we appreciate that. Ronnie and Janet Lee, $25 pledge. And Bethlehem Baptist Church, $200 pledge. And there's another church. I think we've had many churches tonight.
Okay, let's mention that the pledge from the Lees is in memory of Ronnie's dad,
Okay.
Walter Lee.
Did we miss that?
We missed that, but
Okay.
I think we made it good, though.
All right, good deal. I'm sorry about that. I'm trying to read, and sometimes I'm getting a hurry. Anna Klein, $25 pledge in memory of Don Klein. You want to read some now?
Well, I can do that, yes. Let's mention Gail King. Gail is in San Diego, California, and she sends $25 paid advance. This is in memory of Vic King. And
She's done this many times since
right.
Vic's passing. It's apparently like a monthly thing she's doing, and we're just grateful for that. We had many memorials, and all Vic's students and his ball players should be calling in here tonight in Vic's memory. We encourage them to do that.
562-1450, 566-1450, area code 423. Mary Carol Savage, she's a relative of James Kaz Walker, and Mary Carol sends $500. She's already sent the check, and Mary Carol, thank you for that. She's in Biloxi, Mississippi, way down the road. She's watching on 1450WLAF.com tonight. This is in memory of Loretta Dykes Lambden, and Mary Carol, thank you so much, $500. Hazel Bales from Jellicoe is giving us a $100 pledge. This is in memory of Henry Bales, and we thank you, Hazel. Patsy Kimball. Patsy is connected tonight to 1450WLAF.com. She's in Beaver Creek, Ohio, and this we'll let you finish this one.
This is my cousin Patsy up in Ohio, and she does a donation of $50 in memory of Michael Jordan, her brother, in honor of Ariel and Geneva Jordan. I guess that really is in memory because they both have passed, so it's in memory. They just got it on the wrong line. So, Patsy, thank you very much, and hello to all my cousins in Ohio. I love you.
Okay, let's get to this pledge from the Goins. This is Steve and Lorene Goins. This is in honor of Bruce Wallace. This is a $50 pledge. Thank you.
Thank you.
And one of our commissioners, we've had two commissioners tonight call in pledges, $100 each. This is from Rusty Orick. Rusty from District 3, $100. So we have 13 commissioners to hear from yet. So
challenge is really working.
There you go. Okay, well, we're slow on this, but Minnie Cross, $100. Minnie, thank you. This is in memory of Darb Cross and Paul Cross, and it's in honor of Amanda Dykes and Allie Dower. Allie, of course, Minnie's granddaughter, and she
Amanda too.
Yeah, and Amanda, and
both of them are cancer survivors. And
a couple of nice young ladies. Yeah,
Paul was a victim of cancer.
So $100, Minnie. Thank you so much for that tonight.
That's my buddy, Minnie.
Okay.
I love that lady.
We do want to mention Shelley King came by. Coach King, in memory of Coach King from Shelley, thank you, $100. And we couldn't talk her into being on the air with us. She's wearing her Tennessee orange today. She said we're in Alabama today.
Through Alabama. She'd been down in Tullahoma for something with her class, and she came by just to pay us a visit tonight, and we're so grateful that she did that and brought a donation.
Okay, it is the Campbell County Cancer Association. Let's get to some more of these pledges. This is a $50 pledge from Mary Bell Hubbard, and it's in memory of Paul Hubbard and in honor of Diane Jones. So we've had two donations tonight for Diane, and that's been great.
I think Diane's a survivor, right? Is what one of them said, yes. Okay, so why don't you give the numbers again?
Okay, let's do that. $19,090 is the big number.
That's the big number, and then they can call in to increase that. And what numbers, Jim?
That's right. That's what we've totaled so far tonight, $19,090. If you'd like to be a part of this, the Campbell County Cancer Association, all the money raised stays right here at home to benefit cancer patients in Campbell County. And the numbers, area code 423-562-1450 or 566-1450 or 562-3557. We need some more of the caps, don't we?
Exactly. We let Mason rest long enough. He's ready to go to work over here. He's anxious. So we're going back to the caps.
Thank you, Clarence. I'd just like to say what an honor and a privilege it is for us to be here helping with the Campbell County Cancer Association telethon tonight. And keep those phones lit up, and while you're calling in your pledges and donations, we're going to do you another old hymn here. We're going to do an instrumental. It's called What a Friend We Have in Jesus.